The Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake has reminded a lot of people that, whoa, this game was kind of good. And despite this game being nearly identical to the original, the gameplay, music, and writing still feel very much up to par by today's standards. But there are a few things that scream, yes, this game was from 2004. And again, I'm not talking about the gameplay, that has aged well. I'm talking about things like Number 5, these crows talking technology. Not only do we get an instant messenger mention, a 100 megabyte download is impressive to these guys. Pretty sure the original didn't say app, so you think maybe they would update the size too, but oh, that's a tech bubble bursting mention. That happened in the year 2000, kind of a random thing to bring up nearly 25 years later. I would like to rationalize this with the idea that crow technology is simply behind everyone else's. To these guys, a Nintendo Switch is still a powerful piece of hardware. Number 4, these boos at the casino and shop. Lala and Pika. They serve as some sort of dealer, cocktail waitress, bouncer hybrid, which is pretty amazing. Did you know that in the original Japanese version of Thousand Year Door, they had bunny ears, not cat ears? Yeah, when the game was getting localized, it was decided that bunny ears could be seen as sexual, because back then, Playboy was relevant, so they switched to the non-sexual, non-flirty cat ears. I'm happy to say cat ears were never once sexualized or made flirty in the past 20 years. To further on this, Goombella tells you that these boos used to be models, and the boos say that they are 18 years old, making that another Playboy reference that we're not going to get into this video. Number 3, Luigi is a big loser. Throughout the game, Luigi tells an epic story of basically him failing his way to success. He accidentally knocks one of his companions into lava during a fight. He goes backwards in a go-kart race, destroying the competition, literally. Luigi is an actor in an award-winning play where he plays the part of grass. For about a decade or so, Luigi was kind of made out to be a giant punching bag in the Mario games. Nowadays, Luigi's just kind of a goofy little guy. Maybe this changes in the new Mario and Luigi game, but since Year of the Luigi, Luigi is kind of a cool guy now. Number 2.5, this Toad thinks Fire Emblem is good. Number 2, this Goomba calls Vivian goth as an insult. Look, the early 2000s were hard on anyone halfway alternative, and if you as much dyed your hair black, you'd get called names that would get me demonetized. In 2024, people want to be goth. Being goth is incredibly desirable. This is absolutely a relic of the past. Or this Goomba is just super lame. And number 1, the Shine Sprites, Pianatas, Toadsworth. This game makes it very clear that Super Mario Sunshine just came out. I know technically Super Mario and Paper Mario are different series, but it's awesome to see the world slowly get bigger. Now, the fact that Sunshine stuff is in Thousand Year Door isn't why it's on this list. It's because Nintendo doesn't do this anymore. Origami King isn't full of Mario Odyssey assets. Color Splash doesn't reference 3D World. I mean, there really aren't a ton of unique assets in that game to reference, but Nintendo just doesn't want to make new unique assets like they used to and put them in their side games as well. When they do make unique assets, they tend to not even leave their game. Bring this back. There are so many more examples I could put on this list, and maybe I'll make another one. But playing Paper Mario Thousand Year Door again has been a nostalgic experience for me. Not just because, oh yeah, I remember loving this game, but seeing little specks of my childhood memories bounce around. Have you had an older game or remake do this to you too? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and float.